So let's get right into our Tesla news. Today we'll be covering Tesla solar range extender. Also, is the Tesla FSD Proven test-worthy or not? Starlink gets contract with U.S. Air Force for Europe and Africa airlift operations, and Tesla Cybertruck prices and specs. So let's go. This is a new channel, so feel free to hit the like button, and Cyan, our AI support, let us know what to do.
Hit the like button because we unlock updates that make you go woo.
That's right, Cyan. And subscribe because we have more updates coming for you. Tesla's recent prototype of the Solar Range Extender trailer with Starlink will be a game changer for disaster relief. Tesla Germany recently shared it during the Inden Expo. Although it's definitely a solution to help customers travel over long distances, it actually could go further. When I first saw it, I thought about disaster relief, life-saving solar microgrids deployed during natural disasters. Adding SolarLink will keep people connected during disasters. Last year, during Hurricane Ida, many lost power and communications. You can even make a phone call or text. Jana Kreider, who works with Tesla Rati, had an interview with Elon Musk at Giga Texas, and they spoke about Starlink and how it has helped with disasters. One of the major differences between Starlink and other internet providers is that it's not dependent on any ground-based infrastructure. So you can bring your dish inside if there's an upcoming hurricane or disaster, or bring it with you if you have to evacuate. So we see that it can save so many lives. Tesla could design them into solar microgrids. This would keep fans and medical devices powered. Regarding Tesla Starlink, Elon Musk mentioned on Tesla Rati, and I quote, "Well, just in general, Starlink, because it's not dependent on any ground-based infrastructure, can provide internet connectivity to areas that have had flood or fires or earthquakes destroyed the ground-based infrastructure. That's obviously extremely helpful for rescuing people. How do you communicate with them? Starlink can and provides that in a number of solutions." End of quote. Another idea for Starlink and communications would be to create a Wi-Fi bridge that extends the range of the app. Would be actually very helpful. Tesla Rati continues in this article mentioning climate change will force millions from their homes in the next 30 years. I hope that Tesla produces the Solar Range Extender trailer with Starlink, and I hope they design it into a microgrid with internet. It will save lives. Elon Musk actually mentioned in 2019 on Twitter about this unit. He said, and I quote, "Will be an option to add solar power that generates 15 miles per day, possibly more. Would love this to be self-powered. Adding fold-out solar wings would generate 30 to 40 miles per day. Average miles per day is 30 miles in the US. And later on, he was quoted on The Driven, a van because you've got a big flat area. That's actually where solar could start to make a little more sense because you can have a lot of area." And he got a reply on Twitter, "Definitely need something bigger than the X. Is this possible?" He replied with a friendly wink. So this is the unit that we really see here at this event. It's interesting that this event was for children. So we will see how all of this pans out. We look forward to hearing about all of the details, so stay tuned for future updates. A computer science student and Tesla enthusiast mentioned on Twitter by the name of Tesla_Audrey said, "So I drove to Hanover today to get more information about the trailer, built by trainees at Tesla Automation as a proof of concept. It has 3.2 kilowatts and built-in Powerwall for storage, multiple 230-volt outlets to provide power to other devices, machines, cars. This would go very well with the Cybertruck as well as the Cybertruck Mini. To get more information about those, you will see the link below and also in this video." So let's continue with our news. Tesla FSD beta tester proves FSD stops or not. Tesla FSD testers are debunking the claim that FSD does not stop for children. Tesla FSD beta critic, the Dawn Project, recently aired EV ads showing clips of a test that it paid for. These tests, according to the Dawn Project, show that Tesla FSD software repeatedly hits children-sized mannequins. Dan O'Dowd, the founder of the Dawn Project, said that Tesla FSD is a lethal threat to all Americans. Earlier this year, O'Dowd placed a full-page ad in the New York Times campaigning a ban to Tesla FSD. He also ran for the state senate in California. His entire campaign was centered around banning Tesla's FSD. Debunking the claim that Tesla FSD beta hits children was actually done, though. Many Tesla owners and FSD beta testers not only disagree, but also have decided to perform their own test. On Twitter, @WholeMarsBlog shared a thread of many incidences that Tesla FSD beta reacted to pedestrians and children. One FSD user mentioned, "I just destroyed @RealDanO'Dowd's ad with a cardboard child. Not only did the Tesla visualize the child, but it went around each time. The only real danger to children is Dan trying to stop this life-saving technology." @Tesla Driver 2022 mentioned to Teslarati, "The commercial is 100% not the experience I've ever had driving my Tesla." As a Tesla owner myself, I would definitely say that even autopilot would not even behave in that way. Currently, full self-driving sells for $12,000. Tesla does mention on their website, the currently enabled feature requires active driver suspension and do not make the vehicle autonomous. The activation and use of these features are depending on achieving reliability far in excess of human drivers as demonstrated by billions of miles of experience, as well as regulatory approval, which may take longer in some jurisdictions. As these self-driving features evolve, your car will be continually upgraded through over-the-air software updates. So we look forward to seeing more advancement with this full self-driving capability. More updates to keep in mind: the U.S. Air Force will work with SpaceX Starlink to support airlift operations in Europe and Africa. On July 22nd, the U.S. Air Force awarded Starlink a $1.92 million contract. Starlink will provide 12 months of service from August 21st, 2022 into July 31st, 2023. United States Armed Forces Air Service branch expects Starlink to provide throughput capability of up to 500 megabytes download speed and low latency connectivity. Starlink contracts with the U.S. Air Force. That's something very big. But based off the unclassified documents from the U.S. Air Force, Starlink will provide fixed site and portable services. For fixed site services, internet connection will be assigned to an individual 22 kilometers or 13 miles diameter Starlink cell. The connection should only work with the boundaries of the assigned cell. Starlink's portable services will be used where SpaceX currently has active coverage. But why did the U.S. Air Force choose Starlink? Well, in the public release document, the U.S. Air Force stated that Starlink is the only low Earth orbit LEO satellite network that provides services to Europe and Africa. The U.S. Air Force acknowledged that other companies are competing to establish LEO, medium Earth orbit MEO, and geostationary Earth orbit satellite networks. However, it reasons that Starlink is the most well-established. Starlink is also the only LEO satellite network provider that is currently being used in a contested environment. The test results show that Starlink internet has 93% connection stability while driving at high speeds on the highway. They were also used to stream internet such as YouTube videos, and Ukraine's telecom team will be sending its findings to SpaceX. And I can't wait to hear more about this. It will be interesting to see how this may even be integrated in with Tesla vehicles. Now we're going to get into Tesla Cybertruck prices and specs will change, but it probably will be worth it. Elon Musk admitted that the Tesla Cybertruck price will change at the 2022 annual meeting of stockholders. However, a lot has changed since the Cybertruck unveiled. Tesla might make the price change worth it. The all-electric pickup truck was unveiled in 2019 before the pandemic. The reservation was $99, and Elon Musk, he actually reminded all the shareholders at the meeting that, and I quote, "A lot has changed since then, so the specs of the prices will be different. I hate to give sort of a little bit of bad news, but I think there's no way to sort or anticipate the inflation that we've seen and the various issues. Initially, the Cybertruck was available in 3 trims with a variety of prices. The single motor was $39,900 before options. The dual motor all-wheel drive was $49,900 before options, and the tri-motor all-wheel drive was $69,900 before options. But obviously that has changed. We do notice though, there was a lot of specs that he mentioned prior, that being 250 miles plus, as well as the 300 miles plus and the 500 miles plus range would be the specs for the distance that it could travel on a single charge, as well as 3,500 pounds payload, towing rating between 7.5 thousand to 14,000 pounds, and 250 kilowatt charging. Off-road performance with 35 degrees approach angle up to 16 inches clearance and 28-degree departure angle, and 100 cubic feet of exterior storage, and 110 volts to 210 volt outboard outlets. So full self-driving would be something that will be optional, but autopilot will be standard, just like in all of the Tesla vehicles. In June, Elon Musk confirmed that Tesla has finalized the design of the Cybertruck, and it's going to be very nice. One thing that we did notice is that the mirrors are put back on the vehicle, but it's still very aerodynamic. If you want to know more about how aerodynamic the vehicle is, please notice the video below, which will explain a little bit more of that. So basically the price will be based off of the technology. Elon Musk mentioned, I worry more about, like, how do we do the Cybertruck affordable despite having awesome technology? That's the thing that will really set the rate, end of quote. He said this back in Q4 2021. So we'll see exactly how much it will be, and we look forward to that. Please leave your comments below if you're thinking about getting the Cybertruck or another SUV vehicle. Leave your comments below and let us know. This is a new channel, so feel free to hit the like button and sign our AI support. Let us know what to do.
Click the link and subscribe because we have those fire updates on What's Lock 'em Key.